Okay, so I'm a little under the weather today. A bug's been going around here in upstate New York. I felt like a useless piece of shit laying around taking various drugs. So I said, why not film a review? This should be fun. Seven Psychopaths. They may be crazy, but they're damn good actors. Written and directed by McDonagh. Now I really like movies that are self-aware and don't really take themselves that seriously. Movies that make fun of themselves by pointing out various cliched plot points, whether it be the horror genre like Scream or The Cabin in the Woods. The Cabin in the Woods is better. Or comedy, like the first one that I can think of on the top of my head is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And based on various reviews that I read, it seemed like Seven Psychopaths was in that self-aware comedy genre. And even though I wasn't that big of a fan of McDonagh's debut film, In Bruges, I really wanted to see this because you have all these actors in one movie and it looks so funny. And even though the comedy is very present in this movie and it's really funny, the film as a whole didn't really seem to fit. Now, the advertising for this movie is very false, mainly because the trailers try to treat the movie like a Guy Ritchie or Quentin Tarantino movie. But it's a film in and of itself. It may have certain elements of different movies in it, like there's a little bit of Spike Jonze's adaptation in there. There is a little bit of Guy Ritchie and Quentin Tarantino in the movie, but the movie is its own animal, and it isn't how the ads are making it out to be. And that's one of the reasons why the movie kind of let me down. I do stand by what I think about this movie, but it feels like my opinion would have been much different if I didn't see any trailers for the movie. The structure, for lack of a better word, is very strange. The movie doesn't mesh as a whole. It's almost like the movie didn't really know what it wanted to be. It tried to be funny while balancing the connection between Sam Rockwell's character and Colin Farrell, and how their friendship gets kind of mixed up over this situation, but also developing Christopher Walken's emotional storyline. While saying that, it seems like there's too many things going on genre-wise. And when I honestly think about it, I feel like the film should have stayed in one specific genre as a whole, be it the comedy, self-aware kind of genre, be it the mobster genre, be it a drama about a struggling screenwriter whose relationships were tested, or even a movie about Sam Rockwell and Christopher Walken's character kidnapping dogs. I'd love to see that movie. Now, there are enough things in this movie for me to like it, specifically the acting in the film. This is possibly Colin Farrell's best performance in his career. He plays a heartfelt and emotionally believable role. His chemistry is very good with Sam Rockwell's character. The supporting cast in and of itself is very ironic. One of the film's main points of self-aware is that it gives its female characters very little to do, and that point is brought up in the film and it works very well. But definitely the standout performance here is Sam Rockwell. I've always liked Sam Rockwell's work in Moon, even Galaxy Quest, hell, even Charlie's Angels. Yes, I watched that, don't judge me. And even though this isn't his best performance, I would give that to Moon. He plays a very interesting character and has a very subtly displayed emotional core. That's definitely one of the things I like about this movie, is that you care about the characters even in this wacky amalgam of genres. And it doesn't hurt that Sam Rockwell's character is the main source of comedy in the movie. He is so funny in this movie. Now, where the acting kind of dips down is Woody Harrelson's character. I feel like he plays the same character in every movie, but at least he plays it in a more and more entertaining way in each movie. But in this movie, it seemed like he was rehashing a role from 10 years ago. That's not specifically a bad thing. It's just that I expected more from Woody Harrelson. And also, Christopher Walken's character, even though I really did care about his story, it felt like he didn't really know how to handle the written material in this movie. Maybe it's because I'm not used to Christopher Walken's acting, mainly because I haven't seen many of his movies, but his acting didn't really seem to keep up with the pace of the movie, if that makes any sense. Now, one final thing, the ending of the movie seemed to be very unsatisfying. It leaves a lot of unanswered questions, and it leaves the movie on a very strange and off-putting note. Colin Farrell seems to be in a place that doesn't really fit well with the rest of the movie, and it kind of just left a bitter taste in my mouth. I give Seven Psychopaths a B-, 3 out of 5. The movie is enjoyable and entertaining character-wise, but it seems like it has a missing identity and the structure really isn't all there. I've got to find a way to end these videos. I didn't even know how to end them. Witty and clever catchphrase.